This is a quick start for the NeuronLab simulator. My name is Jim. I'll help you get going with the software. First, bring up the Neuron simulator. You downloaded it previously, I hope. You get a screen for an oscilloscope. Move that to a convenient location. Maybe make it a little smaller. The system remembers where you put things, so you don't have to worry about it once you get it the way you like it. The big blue area is where you build your neuron. The list on the left, I take care of that, don't worry about it. And the stuff on the right is the listing of the body parts that you have access to. Let me drop a step from step 2 in. Steps are all the same, one's the same as another's. All the other components are alike as well. So we got a step on there. I'll bring in an oscilloscope probe. We'll use the blue one. They're all the same as well. Connect the output of the step to the input to the oscilloscope. And you can see the oscilloscope starts running. There's the pulse it's looking at. You pull in another scope. Let me show you a thing you have to be aware of. I'll hook the two scopes to the same source. Now they're both seeing that same pulse, and it looks like there's only one there, but that's because they overlap. So if you right click on the body of that scope and click on it down, you see it shift the scales down, so you know you're looking at two of them. Hit the dock and that probe goes away back to where it came from. So now to do a right click on the body of the step. Now here are its operating parameters. You can see it's set up right now to deliver 200 picoamps out of the port. It's set to start 1 millisecond into the simulation and produce a pulse that's 5 milliseconds wide. Let's move that up a bit. Like we'll make it a 13 millisecond start, and make it a make it a 10, 11 second pulse width. And there's the resulting pulse. Now if you want to produce, instead of a constant current, you want to produce a constant voltage, you click on that and you can run this up. Let's make it like 50 millivolts. There's 50 millivolts coming out of this step right now. That's basically how you get going. You left click to hook the body parts together, right click on the body of the component to see its parameters. Before we go, the help is something that's important to me, should be to you. Help about brings up the simulator file version. I'm running 1551 now, so if you have an occasion to contact me about a problem, please tell me what version you're running. Help also has a way to get at the help files on my website for the simulator. For example, if you want to see what the dendrites are and how they work, you click on that. It brings in my website for the dendrites and tells you where the dendrites are in the makeup of a whole neuron. Gives you some lovely drawings from 1948, I believe. A tree picture of what a Purkinje cell dendrite tree looks like. A schematic of 12 compartments of a neuron. I'll tell you what compartments are later. A single compartment, mechanically how it's laid out. Electrically how that compartment's laid out. And all the mathematics that goes in to make up how the simulator operates on those parameters. Close this up. Last but not least, email me. Click on that. Opens up an email. Give me your first and last name. Send me your email so I can get back to you. Leave me a message, short, long. Tell me how it went. If you had trouble opening it, leave a death threat. Whatever you need to do right there. Click on I'm Not a Robot. Send the message so I know who's using it and if they're having problems using it. That's about all I have to have on the setup. Next we'll go to more detail on the body parts.